What's up? It's your boy, Janks in the business. My dungeon garage. Working on getting some better lighting in here. But about to do a license plate install on the Harley. By license plate, I mean the bracket to get rid of the big tag light off the back. All right, so what we've got is a curved tag bracket. I really can't remember. I think I bought this from Hogworks, maybe? It may be from Amazon. Don't remember. I bought it before I moved, and I was pretty sure that it came with instructions, which I don't see now. So I guess we're going to figure it out. But it also came with this curved tag frame that has an LED strip built into the top of it, and it's supposed to be a plug and play deal, along with a square split grommet and some hardware and some bolts to mount the tag. So let's see what it takes to get the old one off, throw this one on. Hopefully it's pretty easy, quick install. So let's do that and see what happens. Come with me, let's get on the ground and put this thing on. So we're gonna remove the tag with the plastic hardware they gave me at the dealership. We'll just hang that up on the floor because there's more room down there. Yeah, just throw it all on the floor. Cool. It would appear that we're gonna have a visitor. That's okay. She's good company. So, I'm no professional, but what it looks like is there's a nut on the back side of there. It looks like these Torx bits here are just threaded in. It looks like I need to clean inside the fender. What are you doing? She's up to no good, I can tell. I can tell. All right, so we use this to run those screws out. Well, that just about fell off. So we'll save the screws for nothing. Hang them up on the floor. Figure out where this thing plugs in. All right, you squeeze those two tabs, that comes out. So from what I can tell, the harness runs up through a harness gear. Man, I should be ashamed of myself. Look at that, man. I'm gonna have to take this whole thing apart and clean it. That's ridiculous. So maybe we don't have to unclip that. Maybe it's a game of push, pull, and pry. Get this thing to pop open. And once this thing pops open, I bet our plug for the tag light is in there. All right, so with a small flathead screwdriver, let's see if, yep, it looks like that guy pushes up like that. So you would do a little twist, move, and pry. Oh, there we go. Got that off. And there is our plug for our tag light. And it looks like it just has a button you want to push and unplug. Don't let it hit you in the face. Wait a minute, I can't because it's clipped into that. So we turn that loose, and how does that come out of there? It would appear as though you put the square peg in the square hole and it's out. So get that pointed out of my face. So with that out of the way, we can wipe this off. Hold this up. It looks like it's going to go like that. Because if you put it this way, it shows that rear mounting hole there. And on the top, you're going to get just a little bit of that half moon showing. I say half moon, a half rectangle. And we'll see if that gets, I know that grommet goes in there, but I don't know how much of it you'll actually see once the tag frame is on. But let's get this cleaned up. Got to clean the bags up a little bit better. Unfortunately, there's a little spot there where the factory tag bracket had rubbed it. I don't have any polish here at the house, but I've got some at work. Maybe that'll polish out. It doesn't catch the nails, so it probably will. So that's a good sign. This is the box that's mounted on the back side of the fender here. It has these tabs that stick through and lock it in there. And then the wire goes into here and out of there, and it seals it up from getting any damage or moisture in the plug for the tag light. That's a good thing, I think. But the supply bolts that came with the tag bracket are the same size and thread as this. However, the issue that we have is, one, is the wire on the new LED light long enough to fish in here, sit in this bracket, get plugged up, and still be sealed off? If it is, I think that I would rather put a little blue Loctite on this versus using the nylon lock nuts that came with the kit and just having the wire back there dangling. I would rather have the harness encapsulated in something just in case some road debris pops up and hits it. So I'm going to cut this off. I may take a little grinder and open up that so that it doesn't interfere with the grommet. You got to be smarter than the part. So basically the way this works is that side goes up, it slides in from this way, and it has these two little catches on it that are going to catch these two studs there. Also, I bolted the LED tag light frame to the mounting plate so that when we're holding it up here, trying to get this wire pushed through and sorted, it doesn't scratch the fender all up, because we would love that. So, with the stainless hardware they provided, a Horrible Freight T-handle 5/32 Allen wrench, that should be all we need to get this thing going, and some blue Loctite. Life lesson number 56. It goes something like, if you want financial ruin, all you have to do is start buying Milwaukee power tools, a non-Honda motorcycle, a Harley-Davidson, because both of those things are not gentle to your financial situation. They're like, if you have money, we'll take it. So with that said, so just like that, we got the grommet in. That's good. That's good. It's a good start. Now if we put these here bolts through here, scratch everything up. There's your bolt hole. If we can get a thread or two started, I feel it. All right. So gentle turns to make sure that we don't put anything but blue Loctite on it, if you catch my drift. All right. Snug it on up. Let's see. Get it plugged in. I'll tighten these bolts up. We'll turn the ignition on, make sure that it lights up, and then we'll fold our tag up and put our tag on there. And this should be about wrapped up. Pretty easy install. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would say do it. So when we get under here and we look at how embarrassingly dirty this part of my motorcycle is. Guy in there, nice firm click. That's there. It has a little spot there that the bracket loops into. So that's plugged in. We'll take this here guy and we'll get it to snap back in place like that. Now back to the front or the top or the back. It'd be the back. And we'll tighten up the tag bracket bolts, and then we can mount our tag. Kind of centering itself up, which is good. Probably don't need to tighten it up crazy, but there it is. She's on. Run this bolt out. Oh yeah, just enough slack to get the tag in. So we're gonna have to probably put a little curvature in the old tag here. We can get one of these bolts at least started. So with the tag bent, these holes are gonna have to be walled out a little bit. I might can make it work. We'll do a little catty corner shuffle. Good and tight, as they say. Put the lid back on our blue Loctite. We're gonna have to pick our spare bolts and our tools up. We'll do the thing where we put a little bit of this sauce spray on the back. Looks substantially better. On to the next one. So listen, if you guys are liking the videos, I appreciate it. I appreciate any feedback. You know, criticism, good or bad, unless it's bad. And help me out by getting on that subscribe button, liking, comments. If you have any questions, something else you want to see me do, if you want to see me paint the brand new Harley, I've been looking at different colors to do something neat with it that I haven't done before. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if there's something you want to see or a question you got, leave it in the comments. And let's go to the next one.